On this day in history, September 26, the Golden Bull of Sicily is issued on September 26, 1212, confirming the hereditary royal title of the Přemyslid dynasty in Bohemia. This document was key in establishing Bohemia as a kingdom within the Holy Roman Empire, solidifying the rule of the Přemyslid family. Ottoman Turks fought against a Serbian army at the Battle of Maritsa on September 26, 1371. The Ottoman forces decisively defeated the Serbs, marking the beginning of Ottoman dominance in the Balkans and the weakening of Serbian power in the region. Pope Alexander VI issues the papal bull Dudum Siquidem on September 26, 1493, extending the grant of new lands to Spain from his previous bull, Interquitera. This document further legitimized Spanish colonial claims in the Americas, consolidating their empire. Francis Drake finishes his circumnavigation of the Earth on September 26, 1580, in Plymouth, England. Drake's return marked the first successful circumnavigation by an Englishman, and he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth I for his exploits, becoming a national hero. British troops occupy Philadelphia on September 26, 1777. The British capture of Philadelphia, the American capital at the time, was a major strategic victory, though it did not end the American fight for independence. George Washington appoints Thomas Jefferson the first United States Secretary of State on September 26, 1789. Jefferson, who had been serving as a diplomat in France, became the nation's first chief diplomat, helping to shape early American foreign policy. French troops defeat Austro-Russian forces on September 26, 1799, leading to the collapse of Suvorov's campaign. This battle, part of the Napoleonic Wars, marked a turning point that helped France maintain dominance in Europe. A new Act of Succession is adopted by the Riksdag of the Estates on September 26, 1810, and Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte becomes heir to the Swedish throne. Bernadotte, a French marshal under Napoleon, went on to establish a dynasty that still reigns in Sweden today. Albert Einstein publishes the third of his Annus Mirabilis papers on September 26, 1905, introducing the special theory of relativity. This groundbreaking work revolutionized physics, reshaping our understanding of space, time, and energy. The United States Federal Trade Commission is established by the Federal Trade Commission Act on September 26, 1914. The FTC was created to promote consumer protection and prevent anti-competitive business practices. The Battle of Polygon Wood begins on September 26, 1917. This was part of the larger Third Battle of Ypres on the Western Front, a brutal engagement in the mud and devastation of Flanders. The Meuse-Argonne offensive begins on September 26, 1918, which would last until the total surrender of German forces. This was one of the largest battles involving American forces during the war and contributed significantly to the armistice. Gangster machine gun Kelly surrenders to the FBI on September 26, 1933, shouting out, "Don't shoot, G-men," giving FBI agents their enduring nickname. This marked a key victory in the FBI's campaign against organized crime during the early 20th century. Luis Companys reshuffles the Generalitat de Catalunya on September 26, 1936, with the Marxist POUM and anarcho-syndicalist CNT joining the government. This coalition was an attempt to unify the various leftist factions against the fascist forces of Francisco Franco. United Nations troops recapture Seoul from North Korean forces on September 26, 1950, marking a significant turning point in the war after the successful amphibious landing at Incheon. Rationing of sugar in the United Kingdom ends on September 26, 1953, marking one of the final steps in the recovery from the shortages of World War II. The Japanese rail ferry Toyomaru sinks during a typhoon on September 26, 1954, killing 1,172. This disaster occurred in the Tsugaru Strait and remains one of Japan's worst maritime tragedies. Typhoon Vera, the strongest typhoon to hit Japan in recorded history, makes landfall on September 26, 1959, killing 4,580 people and leaving nearly 1.6 million others homeless. In Chicago, the first televised debate takes place between presidential candidates Richard M. Nixon and John F. Kennedy on September 26, 1960. This debate is often cited as a turning point in modern politics, with television playing a pivotal role in shaping public perception. Air Caribbean Flight 309 crashes in residential Las Casas in San Juan, Puerto Rico, on September 26, 1978, killing 6. The crash caused devastation in the local community, highlighting the challenges of air travel in the Caribbean. At the Oktoberfest terror attack in Munich on September 26, 1980, 13 people die, and 211 are injured. This bombing, carried out by right-wing extremist Gundolf Kohler, was one of the worst terrorist attacks in post-war Germany. Soviet Air Force officer Stanislav Petrov identifies a report of an incoming nuclear missile as a computer error on September 26, 1983, thus preventing a nuclear war. His decision not to launch a retaliatory strike averted potential global catastrophe. Soyuz 7K, ST number 16, L explodes on the launch pad on September 26, 1983, but the crew is saved by the launch escape system. This incident highlighted the dangers of space travel during the Cold War. The United Kingdom and China agree to a transfer of sovereignty over Hong Kong on September 26, 1984, set to take place in 1997. This agreement marked the beginning of the end of British rule in Hong Kong. And there you have it, folks. A glimpse into today's past. I hope this journey through time has ignited your passion for history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating historical explorations. Until next time, keep those history books open.